Hello everybody, welcome to KJ's. As you know, I've been working on a few new templates for you guys, and this one is the Sal Bow. Here I'm going to show you how to assemble the bow. We have the front piece, the middle piece, the back piece, and the center piece. This one, usually it will just be 4 pieces. Right now it's in 5. I had to cut my piece in half because I didn't have enough materials for this color. I didn't realize that until I already had this piece cut out, and I really like the colors together. So I'm going to show you how to be able to, if you need to, split a bow like this, a pattern in half, and still be able to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and push these 3 to the side and flip these 2 over. All you'll need for this is faux leather, fabric, any type of materials to put this together, an alligator clip or a headband or something to be able to put it in your hair, or on a keychain if you're doing keychains, and a glue gun or some type of glue. So now I'm going to put a dot of glue here for my first step. It's a little dot. I'm going to go ahead and put this end to the middle piece here and hold it down. I'm going to flip it, hold it down still, and then do the same for this end. I'm going to go ahead and flip this and match this end to the middle. And I'm going to pinch it down. Be careful because it is hot. You should be able to see 2 loops like this. This is what the back would look like, and this is going to be the front. I'm going to go ahead and do the same steps for that for this piece. I'm going to go ahead, it's going to be a little bit more glue, but still very little. And I'm going to go ahead and meet the ends to the center. There's 1. Here's 2. And I'm just going to pinch it and make sure it's even. That looks pretty good there. As you can see, this has scalloped edges on it. And that is how you put the bows together to make the loops. Now usually it's as simple as gluing this piece onto here and then these 2 onto this piece, but since it's separate, you're going to go ahead and flip this over, and you're going to go ahead and put a line of glue on this side, a line of glue on this side, and meet your ends to that, and you're going to go ahead and put them on. So I'm going to do it 1 piece at a time to show you. So right now I'm going to put a line of glue from here to here. Doesn't need much at all. I'm going to take this piece, I'm going to flip it over, and you see that there's a little end here. I'm going to go ahead and put that there. This piece, they might not meet together because it is cut a little bit shorter. I'm going to flip it over and make sure that it matches good, that it looks okay. So that looks pretty good and even. Now while it's still wet, I'm going to go ahead and do the next piece, so this way if I have to move this one, I still have a chance to. So I'm going to do the same thing and put a line of glue from here to here. Then I'm going to put this piece down. For now I'm going to match it, see if that looks okay. I'm going to put it down. It's a little hard when it's still wet and floppy. We're going to pick it up and see how it looks. So as you can see, it's pretty even. This side could be moved down a little bit. This is the top of the bow, so it looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and put this down now. Now I'm going to put a piece of glue right here, or a dot of glue, to put this top piece on to finish and complete my bow. Well, I should say almost complete my bow. I'm going to put this center piece here. Now you will have glue come down from the bottom. You can wait till it dries, or you can take it off while it's still warm. Be careful though, it is hot if you're using hot glue. Now I just make sure that it Looks pretty even and it's good. You kind of flip it over and make sure it's good. Now you can kind of see that it's a little crooked here. It's not actually crooked. It's just because, like I said, there was a little less piece to cut here because I ran out of material. No one will even see that because you're actually going to cover it with this middle piece and the alligator clip. So now I'm going to put a line of glue from the top to the bottom right down the middle of the bow. Now I'm going to go ahead and place that down and hold it. Now for this, you want to make sure that you have an equal piece up here and down here. So you want to make sure this is as centered as possible. You might have to trim some off. It truly depends on the thickness of your materials. Now I do have a lighter here with me as well. So sometimes when you use different kinds of materials, you'll have to go ahead and put a lighter to them. So usually I do them before my videos. This one I didn't really see a need to. I actually want to lift this one up a little bit and I'm going to re-glue it because as I'm staring at it, you guys can kind of see that this side sticks out a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and take this up. If it wants to move, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and put the same line of glue right next to it. I'm going to go ahead and place this back down again. Just leave a little bit more of a gap this time. I'm going to flip it over, see how that looks. That looks a lot better. So now I'm just going to keep pressing it down, make sure it's stuck. And it does. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my alligator clip from here to here. So I'm just going to use a thin line of glue right on the back. You don't want to put the glue right on the alligator clip because then it'll cool down right away and you don't want that. You want to make sure that it sticks. So you're going to put it on your materials. So I'm going to go ahead and take my glue gun, just put a thin line right across. And then I'll place the alligator clip right on top. Then I also stick my fingers through the loops like this and press down so I'm not smushing my bow. You'll find that a little bit of glue might come out, so you can just move it as you go. Make sure that the clip is even. Then you can also open the clip and push it down in the center if you'd like. If you push down too hard on this piece here, even if it is closed, you have a chance of snapping your clip and you don't want to do that. So I like to open it. Now for the next step, you're actually going to take this center piece and you're going to wrap it around your bow. So I'm going to put a line of glue here on this bottom piece and fold it up. So again, you don't need a ton of glue, just one line. It's a little bit more than I usually use, but that's okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and open the clip up just like this. I'm going to fold this right in, push this down, close my clip, and then put the top down. And I'm going to hold this down. And then to finish the bow, I'm going to go ahead and put a line of glue here. And I'm going to do the same steps that I just did. I'm going to go ahead and meet this around to here. Go ahead and push this down and hold it. And then this is what the final bow will look like. So again, this is the Sal Bow. This is light gray solid, which you can find on my website, and this is paw prints, which you can also find on my website. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, you can put them below. Or you can go ahead and email me at kjs25@yahoo.com. Again, this is the Sal Bow, and this is completely finished. This is a very quick and easy bow.